guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three. Now here's Crowder. No good there. Good D by Gobert.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Paul with it. Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Crowder. Now here's Paul. And here's Booker. Checked by Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. The Suns need to get off a shot. The three, Bridges. Drops in the three.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by 8. And Gobert with the stuff.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
Boy, an all-star from his third season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Now here's Paul. Here's Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Shoots over Ayton. Bogdanovic, no good. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase. Free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
And Phoenix has possession. The Jazz making their last shot. Booker, the pass to Crowder. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Mitchell against Booker. The drive by Mitchell.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
And he drops the first.
Shooting for Utah, Donovan Mitchell.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Boy, I love the strong finish from Jay Crowder. He doesn't settle on the layup, demonstrates his impressive vertical.
Conley passes to Gobert. Conley with the ball. And he lobs it up. And Gobert with the stuff.
Assist goes
Well,
to
spectacular
Mike
athleticism
Conley.
from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Outside Paul. Mitchell against Booker. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Now here's Conley. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Driving inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
Check out the immediate response to the jam.
Oh, both sides are fired up. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Paul. Down low. Bridges passes to Ayton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah leading. Here's O'Neal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Mitchell against Booker. And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Booker against Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Mitchell. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Bridges. And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz out in front, up 6. And we've...
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Bogdanovic. Back to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Ball against Conley. Ball drives in, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 6, and he drives in from 8 feet away, drops it in. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Ball against Conley. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Ayton, and stolen by Gobert. Conley against Crowder. Nice move. The shot by Conley, no good. The Suns trailing. Bridges, left side, to the paint. Here's Ayton, back to Bridges. For 3, Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's O'Neal off the drive. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Pass to Paul. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence, and I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself, no matter what the situation.
Here's Mitchell. The Suns getting their last shot to go. The kick out to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Second chance effort. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. And another miss by Utah.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And there's 1:45 left in the first half.
What aggressive defense from the lengthy Rudy Gobert. This guy covers so much territory.
Stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Crowder. And Gobert with a block. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Clarkson. minute 15 left in the second. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
Now here's Payne. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. All by himself. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Pass to Shaman. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Up top, Payne.
Jazz foul. Hassan Whiteside. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Suns.
And the first one at the line is good.
Payne. 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Now here's Clarkson. He's covered closely. No good off the back of the rim.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Pass to Nader. Payne with it. And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on deep.
The Jazz.
Appreciate it, Allie.
19.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So the Utah 5 right now. They've got Joe Ingles. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point. Here's Oni. Clarkson, left side. Pass to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Ingles. It's picked off. And McGee with the stuff.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It
Jordan
helps your
Clarkson.
opponent get into a
Three-point
little
field
bit of a
goal.
rhythm.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Throws it up high. Pass to Shaman. Just 5 on the clock. Payne drives. Tries again. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Shaman. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Nader. Second chance shot. And he lays it in.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Utah leading. Now here's Clarkson. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. There's a screen by Whiteside. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Ingles. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a
Jazz
possession
substitution.
ball game, that's a big mistake.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Shaman. Conley against Payne. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
Paul against Conley. Paul drives in. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. All right, fans, that was your son's dancers dance team.
The Jazz shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Stolen by Bridges. And here they come. Here's Booker. Paul against Conley.
Utah foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Bridges outside. Crowder outside. Clock at 6. Booker, the pass to Crowder.
2 minutes
For the lead.
2 minutes.
I love how Bogdanovich gets up and tries to annoy shooters, doing all he can to alter the shot.
The three from Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. It's blocked. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
1:33 left in the third quarter. And Gobert with a block. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Booker for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint. Obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed. How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
And it's Paul off the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got his second basket on the night.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Paul against Conley. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker fires from way outside. It's Booker on the wing. Ayton, the screen on Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. From deep, Conley. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Bridges outside. Out left to the wing. Crowder outside. It's Booker on the wing. Over Bogdanovich. Oh, he missed it. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Jazz out in front, up by 1. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Bridges to take the lead. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Suns lead by 1. Now Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Bridges passes to Ayton. Now Crowder. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jazz on D. Paul into the lane. Can't hit from in close.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Jazz shooting 40% from the field in this one. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Conley finds Mitchell. Here's the three.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
Ball passes to Crowder. Conley comes with a double team. Back to Crowder. Booker against Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Bridges from the arc. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
To the middle. Ayton passes to Crowder. Back to Ayton. And stolen by Gobert. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul.
And the Jazz call time here.
Yeah, I think Coach calls his timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said, keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Back to Mitchell. To stop the drought. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns leading. Paul into the lane. Uses the glass on the layup.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Mitchell finds Gobert.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Outside Mitchell. To the inside. Gobert inside. He's covered by Ayton. O'Neal misses. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Oh, got a piece of it. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And we've got 1:18 left in the game. Here's Mitchell.
What you like about Jay Crowder is his passion, the energy he provides on defense, just off the charts.
Royce O'Neal. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
.10
left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Booker finds Bridges. Back to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's Bogdanovich. O'Neal on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Over Ayton. The bank shot, no good. For 3, Bridges. The rebound by Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal off the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man?
Just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Now here's Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Jokic. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Suns ball.
Ball against Murray. Ball passes to Booker. From the low block. That's good on the jump shot.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Back to Murray. Lets it go with the 3. Unable to get that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. And Ayton throws it down.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Now here's Gordon. For 3, Murray. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bridges kicks to Ayton. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Just great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the game so well.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Murray, the pass to Barton. Back to Murray. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
The assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Booker into the lane. It's hauled in by Jokic. Porter finds Barton. Shoots over Bridges. Barton, no luck. Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. For 3, Murray. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Booker dishes to Ayton. Over to the left wing. Ball passes to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Clock at 4. Here's Crowder. Phoenix no good that time either.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, and he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Phoenix leading by 7. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The tray. Porter with the steal. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
You can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. I mean, he really turns on the Jets in the open floor. You got to get in front.
Booker outside. There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Porter finds Murray. Shot clock at 6. And that one goes long.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Crowder with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Bridges shot. Good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
The shot's good. Murray's got 6.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Booker in the corner. Ayton a screen. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
It's Porter outside, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Phoenix ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns answer.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Yeah, that's just playing smart basketball that time. Murray doing a really good job to set himself up to get free for a shot.
Here's Paul. He can't get it to go. And the Nuggets going the other way. And there's the call on DeAndre.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
The Nuggets trail by 9. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Gordon against Crowder. Wide open look here for Murray.
Cooling off a bit after a nice first quarter.
No good from outside. Ayton is a player who great occasional shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Now Booker following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray.
Fantastic defensive instincts, encouraging signs of progress from Jokic.
And now the Suns, a fast break. Crowder with the ball. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Ayton. Paul left side. Porter pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
For 3, Murray. It's good from long range. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Booker the pass to Ayton. In the corner, it's Bridges. He kicks it to Paul. The Suns need to get a shot off. Shot up 2 there. Crowder's got his first points of the night.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now here's Gordon. No points in the game yet for him. Barton from outside. Jokic finds Barton. Jokic with his screen on Booker. Murray for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Phoenix pushing it up now. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way. throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
Murray with it. He's got 11. On the wing, Gordon. Back to Murray. Gordon with a screen on Paul. Again, the miss by Murray.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Barton against Booker. And Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution for your Suns.
Murray looking around. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Sinks the three-pointer.
Murray.
Murray's got 14.
Field goal.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to McGee. To the wing on the left. McGee a screen. Driving inside. And it's McGee with the jam.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
Now here's Murray. He's got 14. Porter finds Jokic. Now here's Murray. 5 on the clock. And he drives in, and it's Murray with the jam.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Murray. The pass to Shamet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 11.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. Thanks, David, and we'll be back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So out there for the Nuggets right now. Rivers out there with Morris. Then there's Green, and it's Dozier in at the small forward position. Morris, no good. Phoenix leading by 11. And once you've played for 10 teams in your career, Clark, there should be some type of prize for perseverance.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Kevin, and I don't disagree with you. I mean, Jeff Green has always had tremendous talent. And just because you have great all-around skills doesn't mean you want to be a star or will be a star. Some guys are better suited to being complementary players, and I think that's who Jeff Green is and how he's been most comfortable with the teams that he's played on.
Morris outside, fires the three, and so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
There's the three. Rebounded by McGee. Well, Phoenix shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Inside, it's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And here is Shamet. Here's Johnson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And here's Morris for three. This is it to Rivers. 5 to shoot. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Nader. Now here's Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's picked off. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Morris looking over the floor. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. 4 on the shot clock. Down low, stolen by Rivers. In the corner, it's Morris. All alone. And he knocks down the jumper.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Johnson. Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hands?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6, 8 or better that could really handle the ball in my day. But now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team as a big man.
Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Dozier. McGee with the block.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Nader the pass to Johnson. McGee trying to break free. Johnson can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 15 to the paint, stolen by McGee. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Back to Shamet. Kicks it out to Johnson. To the inside. Here's Nader. That one's not going to go. And Denver the other way now. Rivers passes to Green, and the shot goes in.
Jeff Green.
Green's got his first basket of the night.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the middle. And it's McGee slamming it down.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head. You got to think that one through.
Shamet with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Suns lead by 17.
And they got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
Paul for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Paul's got his first 3 points of the game.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And so it's Phoenix closing out. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
Chris Paul.
That's who's out there for
That's
Phoenix.
his second personal
And
foul.
the strength of Murray. finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
On the wing, Booker. Martin defending. And Booker kicks to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Denver ball.
The Nuggets trail by 17. Now Murray. Barton outside. He feeds it to Porter. Crowder with the steal. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Booker outside. Dishes it to Crowder. To the wing right side. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 5. With the shot. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Murray outside. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Paul, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. On defense, Phoenix. Murray with it. Chris Paul covering. And again, Denver no good. Suns leading by 19. Outside Crowder. For 3, Booker. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Barton. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from 8. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Suns lead by 21.
Paul working around the defense that time to get a close shot inside.
Jokic with the screen on Paul. And the 3 ball is good.
Murray.
Murray's got 6 here in this quarter.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him
2 minutes
open beyond the arc.
2 minutes.
Paul dishes to Booker. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
Phoenix ball.
And stolen by Gordon. Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Jokic. Takes it off the glass.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic there.
Phoenix leading by 16. On the wing, Booker. Ball against Murray. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Suns.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for DeAndre Ayton.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today. Relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Barton, wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Paul passes to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Oh, good on the triple. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Gordon kicks to Porter. Fires the 3. Crowder pulls it in. Paul with the ball. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
Booker finally playing.
And that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. And it's the Suns to start out. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Well, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Six on the shot clock. Back to Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot for 3. Hardaway. And Grant, you look at these rosters. A lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
On the wing, Crowder lets it go from deep. And Ayton with the stuff.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Outside Porzingis. And there's a pick. Pass to Doncic. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Outside Booker. Bridges against Hardaway. And Bridges, here we go. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Dwight Powell. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for Phoenix, DeAndre Ayton. At the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time.
DeAndre Ayton back in 2018 heard his name called first in the NBA draft, and he averaged a double-double in his first year in the NBA. Exciting to see what is next for this big man.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Now Powell, covered by Crowder. Doncic left side. Porzingis finds Doncic, up and over Crowder, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now Paul. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Powell. They kick it out to Porzingis. And here's Doncic. Shoots over Paul. Dallas no good that time either. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to start.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
It's Booker on the wing, defended by Hardaway. Booker can't get it to go.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Finney-Smith's shot is off. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
The Mavericks trailing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
2 minutes.
Doncic outside.
2 minutes.
Shot to end the cold streak. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, BA. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Pass to Doncic. 11 feet out. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Paul with it. Picked up by Powell. Powell with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Finney Smith. He nails it, and we're tied.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And now the Mavs on the run. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Booker. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. That free throw good from Booker.
Some guys will wow you with their overall size or incredible athleticism. Evan Booker does it with his pure ability to score the ball.
Now here's Porzingis. Pass to Powell. Stolen by Booker. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Paul. Now here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Bridges outside. 5 on the clock. Ayton, a screen on Porzingis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal
As a young, dynamic scorer, Devin Booker knows how to get his way against most defenders in the league.
Both free throws good from Booker.
When he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They control the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And denied! He sends it right off the glass. Outside, Finney Smith. Off target from outside. The Suns leading. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Outside Hardaway. And he dunks it down.
Woo, Tim Hardaway Jr. up and at it that time.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Outside Paul. Crowder outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Paul. Ayton, a screen on Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Paul. Finney Smith pulls it in.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Great positioning on the putback. Powell's gotten his first points in this one.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Good.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed, really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, Doncic finds Powell. Doncic outside. The 3 ball. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Let's go with a 3. That's his 3rd basket and 5 shots. Solid work.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Ayton, a screen on Doncic. The drive by Paul. Yes, it's good. Well, Brent, a lot of times left-handers are trickier to defend, but some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, BA, to be honest with you. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties, but you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or 2 before you realize this guy's a lefty.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Hardaway's shot is good.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
outside Paul. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 2.
Well, we talk about the offensive rebounding ability, and they're all about Ayton's timing. What a dunk.
Crowder with a steal. Bridges passes to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Now Crowder. And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He could be an impressive dunker.
Outside Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. Ayton against Porzingis. Outside Finney Smith. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Finney Smith's got 11.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Payne drives. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Pass to Kleba. Here's Marjanovic. Brown with it. Back to Marjanovic. Outside, Brown. Off the mark there with a 3.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
McGee in the post. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
26 seconds left to play in the first half. Kleba passes to Brunson. Here's Marjanovic. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
The score now all even.
3-point field goal.
And stolen by Brunson. It's all tied in Phoenix. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Dorian Finney-Smith.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the court right now for the Mavericks, we've got Boban Marjanovic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleba. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. Brunson passes to Brown. Back to Brunson for the lead. Phoenix grabs the miss. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Pass to McGee. It's stolen. It's Bullock on the wing, covered by Johnson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Back to McGee. The kick out to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Oh, there's the alley. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Kleba passes to Brown. Brunson with it, and it's Payne picking him up. Back to Brown for the lead. Nails it from three. Brown's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish it from the outside.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Brunson passes to Kleba. Here's Bullock. Misses the three. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. It's Nader on the wing. He's checked by Kleba. They grab their own miss. Johnson. Pass to Nader. The three. Kept alive. Goes up again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That free throw misses. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And he's good on the second. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Porzingis. Doncic passes to Powell. And there's Doncic. That's good on the assist from Powell. Doncic has gotten his second bucket on the night. And for the Suns, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul. 2 minutes remaining in the third.
Payne with it.
2 minutes.
There's a minute 54 left in the third. Clock at 6. McGee passes to Johnson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Suns lead by 2. Outside Hardaway. And here's Doncic outside. Gets the three to fall. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Just pure shooting talent really sets Doncic apart. He's got touch, accuracy, and supreme confidence.
Phoenix calls timeout. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. All right,
1:21 left in the third.
Make some noise.
Paul into the lane. Ayton passes to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crowder a screen on Hardaway. Driving in. And Booker with the jam.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
All right, time for an injury report. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce now. She's got an update on Chris Paul. Allie?
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Suns, and the diagnosis is neck spasms. He said the muscles feel hard and tight. They're trying to loosen them up now.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Doncic passes to Powell. For three, Hardaway from deep three-point range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
On target from range. Now it's a three-point Suns lead.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down three, he can add it to the list.
From deep, here's Doncic. Knocks down the long J. Doncic has got 8 points here in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
We're at the end of the third.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off-guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Booker. There's the drive.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's Doncic. Got a hand on it.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Releases from 15. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Bridges. And the Suns lead by 3. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity, and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Booker against Porzingis. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Devin Booker knows he's going to get the defense's attention right there, so he relies on being a little bit nimble to get the shot out.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Cauley Stein comes in for Powell, and Brunson is subbed in for Hardaway. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Right side, Finney-Smith. Pass to Porzingis. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
That's tough for the defense. Porzingis inside. I don't know who defensively is going to get to him.
Outside Paul. Ayton with a screen. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, Cauley Stein with the block. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Cauley Stein. Hardaway's checked in for Finney-Smith. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Shot clock at 5 to the inside. Here's Crowder. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Doncic outside. Back to Brunson. Bridges against Doncic. Lets it go from the wing. Phoenix grabs the miss.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Here's Booker. Another shot. Ayton passes to Booker. And here's Crowder from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Doncic outside. Brunson against Ayton. Pass to Cauley Stein. And here's Porzingis. Stolen by Bridges. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Paul against Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Ayton. Nifty move. And here's Crowder from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. And the Suns lead by 4.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Pass to Doncic. All alone. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Paul finds Booker. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. 4 on the clock. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Doncic against Bridges. 4-3. And it's Doncic missing.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Ayton passes to Crowder. Now Paul. Now here's Booker. Takes a three. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time is ticking away.
First team foul.
Here's Doncic. Fires from deep. Another miss by Doncic.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in some comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
They double team Paul. Outside Booker. On the wing, Crowder launches a three. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And now it's a 9-point Suns lead.
It was going back and forth for a bit, but now they're certainly looking like the better team.
And so it's Dallas with it. Brunson passes to Hardaway. Shoots over Booker. From deep, here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing. Brunson against Paul. So the Suns win it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him.
Hey, Dave.
Good evening, Chief.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And the Jazz start out with the ball. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Booker with it. Takes the 3. Gobert pulls it in. The drive by Mitchell. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Crowder kicks to Paul. Shot from 12. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Back to Mitchell. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. 2 offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Booker outside. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Mitchell. No good. And Phoenix the other way now.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Now, Crowder, Ayton, the pass to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Mitchell outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Utah. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Greg Mike finally came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Now here's Conley following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. O'Neal a screen on Paul. Mitchell right side. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It goes on Devin Booker.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Paul dishes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Kicks it to Bridges. It's tipped. Down low.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now O'Neal. Drives to the hoop. The dish now to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Another miss by Utah. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. Bridges, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
3rd team foul.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now, here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game so far. This one for 3.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Shoots from the right block. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And this is where Aiden does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Booker in the corner. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Jazz trail by 3. There's 39 seconds left in the first. Conley feeling it out.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game. When you look at Mike Conley's game, he's just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's giving up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Now here's Booker, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Booker against Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Ayton. Gobert knocks it away.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that.
At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Suns lead.
Your Jazz Dancers. All right.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now here's Booker. He has 7. Here's Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Crowder's got his first points in this one.
Jay Crowder, not the biggest guy, but he's crafty in the painted area. Knows how to get his shot.
Mitchell dishes to Conley. Up top, Gobert. Back to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Nice move. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
And Mitchell drops them both. See, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag.
The pass to Ayton. Here's Booker, and there's the drive. Gobert with the block. Outside Conley. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
The Suns trailing. On the wing, Bridges. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. To the inside. Ayton, the pass to Paul. On the wing, Booker, covered by Mitchell. Shoots. That misses off the backboard. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
That's
his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here is Mitchell. He's got 13.
Chris Paul takes pride in shutting down whoever he's guarding. he gets right in your jersey.
Crowder, that shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Conley. Mitchell against Crowder. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Offensive rebound. Here's Crowder. Bridges passes to Crowder. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Jay Crowder, blue-collar combo forward. He finds ways to outwork you.
Shooting for Phoenix, Jay.
And both free throws good from Crowder. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Conley finds Mitchell. Over Booker. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now here's Payne. Going inside, and Whiteside sends it back.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Honey. Clarkson outside. Passes to Gay. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Shamet. The drive by Clarkson. Clock is at 3. Here's Ingles. Here's Whiteside. No good that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Johnson, the pass to Shamet. Johnson with a screen on Clarkson. And stolen by Gay. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Shamet finds Johnson. McGee with it. He's covered by Whiteside. Payne passes to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Here's Honey. The Suns getting the bucket. Clarkson kicks to Ingles. And a miss there on the triple. Suns leading by 3. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Honey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Tries the spin move. Clarkson. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Phoenix ahead, leading by just 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. All right, Dave, thank you. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Mitchell against Booker. Clock at 6. And that one's good, Mitchell.
That jumper of Mitchell is superb. Has a great feel for when to take these mid-range shots.
Ball passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Booker outside. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Driving in. And no good. Trying to use the glass. A second chance effort. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Ball against Conley. Here's Mitchell driving inside. Great positioning on the putback.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Paul dishes to Crowder. On the wing, Bridges. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
And you gotta love the big bucket and the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell with it. 15 points in the game. Conley left side. The drive by Mitchell. Off the left rim and out. Suns leading by 4.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Booker with it. Now defended by Gobert. And now we got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Paul, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And so they foul intentionally. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Honey passes to Gay. Now here's Clarkson. He's guarded closer. 6 to shoot. Ingles in the corner. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Here's Gay, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Suns leading by 4. There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. With the drive. Shamet kicks to Johnson. To the left side wing. And stolen by Gay. Lob pass to Gay.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Back to Shamet. Suns moving the ball around. Pass to Payne. Johnson sets the screen for Payne. Into the lane, and it's blocked. Now Ingles. No points in the game yet for him. Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Shamet finds McGee. Here's Payne. Goes up again. Shamet on the wing. It's tipped. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Gay. Over Johnson. No good from Gay. Now, here's Shamet. And stolen by Whiteside. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Suns lead by 2.
All right, Lucas coming out of the court.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Substitution for Utah.
Paul against Bogdanovich. Stolen by Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arm, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Booker outside. And the dunk by Booker.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Bogdanovich. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Bridges outside. He feeds it to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Devin Booker. That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's Crowder. Ball right side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic.
I love the effort level Chris Paul delivers day in and day out. He's been doing this for a while now, but he hasn't slowed down, not a bit.
Here's Mitchell. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Paul looking around. He kicks it to Crowder. He takes it in, and Crowder comes it in.
A big shot by Jay Crowder. He's been here before, understands the importance of momentum.
Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
All against Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The kick out to Crowder. Booker the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker for 3. A rebound by the Jazz. The drive by Mitchell. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Mitchell missing. The Suns leading. Booker with no one around. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Driving the lane, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovich. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeout.
Conley against Paul. Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. Paul kicks to Ayton. Bridges for three. That one, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Mitchell left side. Bridges with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Paul with the ball. On the wing, Booker.
Roughing foul called on Rudy Gobert. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Paul dishes to Booker. Here he goes. Gobert with the ball.
Fantastic job stepping up and knocking those two down. That's got to be a huge confidence builder.
Third team foul. Out of bounds. Phoenix ball.
36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Shot clock at 2. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now Conley. Mitchell feeling it out a bit to take the lead. Rebounded by DeAndre.
Rudy Gobert. That's his third personal foul.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
And you see the raw talent Aiden has. An intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow. Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every...
Allie, it's all yours. Yeah, we knew that. Thanks a lot, Allie. Tip-off goes to Denver. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic. Gordon, the pass to Porter. Here's Murray. Is covered by Ayton. Fires the 3. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Paul. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Now here's Bridges, and down it goes. 2 points.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Martin outside. Pass to Jokic. Fires the 3. Oh, another miss by Jokic. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside Paul. Takes it inside. And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Murray against Paul. And here's Barton. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up. And another miss by Denver. And the Suns with possession. The kick out to Paul. And here's Crowder from the arc. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going.
Boy, the vertical that Aaron Gordon has helps him on the defensive end. Twice on the pipes with that block.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Team foul.
Outside Porter. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Bridges. From 6 feet out, he nails it.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Up top, Paul, defended by Murray, and the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Ayton passes to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. 6 to shoot. Martin with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Porter in the post. He's against Crowder. And Gordon with the big finish.
How effortless is a dunk for Aaron Gordon? He's ready for takeoff, gentlemen.
Murray against Paul. Here he goes. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
That gives him the lead.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Paul with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Into the lane. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Barton with it. Murray from outside. There's 47 seconds left in the first. 5 on the clock. Here's Barton. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
On the wing, Crowder. Up top, Booker. Barton with a steal. In transition, here they come. The three is up. And Aiden pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Porter with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. The ball's knocked loose. Gordon finds Murray. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Jokic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first
No question, Nikola Jokic is everything a modern big should be. He's a versatile player who can both start and finish offensive plays for his team.
It's Booker on the wing. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nuggets ahead.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at center. And Denver has possession. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Barton. Right side, Murray. Porter with a screen on Paul. Here's Murray. Clock at 4. Crowder grabs the miss. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Here's Gordon. Tipped.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Booker can't get it to go. Denver in the lead. There's the triple. And again, Denver no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Ball finds Ayton. Booker with it. Barton covering. That puts him in the lead. Booker's got his second bucket of the night. All right, we're putting you on the spot here, Doris. Who do you think is the best head coach in the NBA?
Boy, you're trying to get me into trouble, BA. I think most people are going to answer sort of old school Pop because of the number of championships. I'm going to take it in a different direction and say one of the guys that captivates me, whether he's loaded with stars or whether he's trying to grind it out, that would be Eric Spoelstra. He's got the ability to X and O with the best of them, and I think he manages people as well as anyone I've seen.
And Booker with the jam.
Devin Booker's game is finesse, but if you open up a window to jam it, he'll finish it.
Ball against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's Barton. Jokic with a screen on Booker. From deep, Barton. Hauled in by Paul. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now Bridges. Booker with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. The shot's good. Now it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Murray against Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Trying to get back on track. And he knocks the jumper down. Murray's got 5 now.
It presents all sorts of problems when Murray's mid-range game is working. It gets the D scrambling. They got to get a body on him everywhere he goes.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. A minute 39 left in the first half. The Suns need to get off a shot. Booker missing again. The Nuggets have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Stolen by Bridges. Outside Paul. To the middle. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. The Nuggets trail. Outside Murray. Here's the three. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Murray against Payne. Driving to the basket. Rejected by Jokic.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
Gordon against Johnson. Crafty move. The kick out to Barton. Over Payne. The Nuggets need to get one up. And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Here's Shaman. It's Nader on the wing. 12 seconds left in the second. Shot to stop the run. And the Suns miss again. Porter in the post. And then Porter with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustmts at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got JaMychal Green. Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Najee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. He launches a three! And another three for Denver.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Green against Johnson with the drive. Soft touch off the glass. And the Nuggets shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. They set a pick. Payne against Morris. Hauled in by McGee.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Here's Morris. Coming off a Suns make. Down low. McGee with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Johnson. And that one's good. Johnson's got 6.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Morris outside. On the wing, Rivers. On the wing, Green. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
The Suns have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Here's Payne. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Payne's got his first points of the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Morris for three. The Suns clear it. Pass to Shaman. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Changes up. And he sinks the layup. And it's a three-point Phoenix lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Denver's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. And it's Morris penetrating. Now here's Green. Looking to end the drought. The kick out to Morris.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And again, Denver no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Second team foul.
The Suns have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Payne against Morris. They get it back. Pass to Payne from downtown. It's rebounded by Najee.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Minute 32 left in the third. Here's Shamet. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McGee. Here's Nader. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Some changes for Phoenix. Barton outside. Over Booker. The Nuggets with another miss. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've got a 10-0 run going. It's Booker on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 11 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray. Upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
Paul passes to Booker. He takes it in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Booker. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Clock at 6. Going inside. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star, never afraid to mix it up on the interior.
And it's Murray off the drive from deep. Jokic. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. Back to...
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Slam home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Outside Paul. Out to Bridges. The 3 from Ayton. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Crowder against Porter. Barton outside. Murray, a screen on Booker. 5 to shoot. Barton, a good look.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Ayton, the screen on Barton. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now here's Barton. Outside Murray. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Murray. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Shot clock at 6. Barton against Booker. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Suns ball.
Well, the Suns shooting an efficient 57% tonight. To the middle. Ayton finds Paul. Over Murray. Paul can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail. Left side Murray. Pass to Gordon to tie it up. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
14 foul.
Murray with it. Shot clock at 5. Gordon with it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Booker. Driving to the basket. Now Ayton. Barton with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Porter. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Booker. Oh, they need this. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Gordon down low. Covered by Crowder. Gordon can't hit. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Bridges passes to Paul. Now Crowder. Outside Booker. Inside. And stolen by Jokic. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Ayton against Murray. Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
This is why Jokic is an all-star caliber talent. He has an ability to hit hard contested shots.
All with it. Now Porter defending. Back to Bridges. Outside Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside.
Well, the strong drive by D-Book just forces the defender's hand right there. You give this guy an opening and he will attack it.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken it.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
I love how Jokic is just relentless on the glass. His effort level has been special.
Booker against Barton. Ayton, a screen on Barton. Barton with a steal. Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Barton. To take the lead. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Booker. It falls. And tie game. Huge basket right there.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
Ball against Murray. And he drives in. Over Paul. Can't cash it in.
And the intensity Murray plays with is impressive. Excellent work forcing the issue in drawing the contact.
At the line for Denver, Jamal Murray.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a two-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
I got a question for you. Who wants a free t-shirt? If you want one, you gotta make some noise. Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Phoenix calls timeout. Your thoughts, guys?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
I have a question for you. Who wants a t-shirt? Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. So a close game sees Denver taking this one. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to do.
those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. So Dallas will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes. And you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Powell with the steal. No one near him. First shot, first basket. He's out of the block, stats.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And Paul puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Hardaway. Dallas has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 5-point game. 9 feet out. Knocked loose and taken away by Paul. Bridges finds Booker. Doesn't go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He was effusive in his praise for Luka Doncic, particularly citing his strength at such a young age. Coach said he can convert through contact. He's hard to back down in the post, and he's an excellent rebounder. Their goal, maybe their hope, is to match his physicality. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Hardaway from outside. Powell down low, defended by Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That one a little long.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Count the basket. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
Ayton throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you're starting to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Now Bridges, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Porzingis passes to Doncic. Back to Porzingis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Now Powell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Doncic with it. Bridges covering. Fires it up. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. To the paint. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Takes a three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back Back to Booker. Ayton at the elbow. Paul dishes to Ayton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without foul.
That one drops. He ties it up. And so here is Dallas. Doncic outside. And the pass to Hardaway. Dallas again missing. The Suns have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And stolen by Booker. Here's Paul. It's deflected. And the horn signals the end of the first. And not a lot of scoring yet in this one, Clark. And
all right, look who's coming on your court. Come on and get loud for your Maverick Dance Team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. 4 on the clock. Here's Booker. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Phoenix with the ball. Paul looking over the floor. In the corner, it's Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Porzingis against Ayton. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Poked away, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Doncic. In the corner, it's Bridges. Driving to the basket. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. Now we've seen mid-range jumpers lose favor, but Clark, it seems like the floater is on the rise.
Kevin, it's a must-have shot in today's game because of the lane being open as much as it is, the way the game is officiated, where you can drive it and create foul situations. Smaller guys that get in the lane have to have a shot that can avoid taller defenders, and the floater is that shot.
Bridges against Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. The defensive end, he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Back to Doncic. 3-pointer. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Booker. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Bridges. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Doncic.
Boy, that jump shot is wet. Hold this, says Doncic. Any kind of airspace, and he's knocking that down.
Paul kicks to Booker. Inside, Hardaway with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Finney Smith, nailed from three-point land. Now just a 1-point Phoenix lead.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
And it's blocked.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. 1:27 left in the first half of basketball. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Brunson finds Marjanovic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Payne passes to McGee. Shamet on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Suns have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
At the line
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Brunson the pass to Kleba. Brunson kicks to Marjanovic. In the corner, it's Kleba. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Payne. On the clock. There's the drive. And that one's good. Marjanovic. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
On the wing, Johnson. Back to Payne. Here's Nader. Guarded by Marjanovic. That's tipped. And he's able to get it back. The shot's good from McGee.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Pass to Bullock. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Suns on
18.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
19.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Johnson, and it's Nader in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Payne. No good on that one. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleber over the years is dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game now.
Payne looking around. Takes it inside, and the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
With the drive. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Passes it to Brunson. Marjanovic kicks to Brunson. Now, here's Kleba. D right on him. Rebound by the Suns. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Cauley Stein passes to Bullock. Cauley Stein in the post. Johnson on him. Cauley Stein's shot is good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Brunson kicks to Bullock. Pass to Kleba. It's up a three. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Marjanovic, no good. Suns trail by 3. Down low, it's deflected. Here's Johnson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Runs in the pass to Marjanovic. Cauley Stein with it. Now guarded by Payne. Bullock hits the jumper in space. Bullock's got his first basket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And he drives in, and that one good.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Mavericks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And there's the pass to Kleba. Back to Brunson. He dishes it to Cauley Stein. Marjanovic kicks to Bullock. Here's Cauley Stein. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the 7-footer Willie Cauley Stein. Tremendous athleticism, Clark.
Yeah, he's always been a real impact player defensively, Kevin. Offense has been where he struggled.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for Marjanovic. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Maxi Kleba. Hardaway's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Lets it go. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Suns trail by 3. Payne gets a wide open look. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Kept alive. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Here's Payne. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Jay Crowder comes in for Johnson. Bridges, he's checked in for Nader. And it's Booker in for Landry Shamet. Great open look there. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
It's still any.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Cauley Stein is out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Driving the lane, back to Paul to take the lead. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Paul passes to Crowder. Bridges, right side. Booker outside. Over Hardaway. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Cauley Stein, and he converts the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Nice work inside by Cauley Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
It's Crowder on the wing. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Back to Doncic. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Paul. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Mavericks leading by 3. Doncic looking it over. Shoots the 3 and stolen by Ayton. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Bridges leading the charge.
And you talk about clutch plays. I mean, defensively and offensively. And we saw it right there.
Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Cauley Stein with the screen for Doncic. On deep. Dallas moving it around. Bridges with the steal. Into the lane. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that and has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Doncic finds Hardaway. Doncic outside. Powell the pass to Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Crowder, and Crowder is it in.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Doncic with it. To the paint. Powell kicks to Finney Smith. Powell with a screen on Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Zinkas checked in for the Mavericks. Just 4 to shoot. The drive by Doncic. Banked in off the glass. 23 points for Luka Doncic.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Booker against Hardaway. Shot from free throw range. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside Hardaway. .34 seconds left in the game. Bridges with the steal. Hardaway against Booker. Ayton at the elbow. Back to Booker. Ayton a screen on Hardaway. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
Here's Doncic. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Off target from downtown. And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the...